Yes, indeed, I'm alone again.
Hi everyone, I haven't done a video for a very long time, but I thought I'll quickly do one as the sun's going down so you can have some natural light. I've been asked to show you how to do some contouring, and I really am not an expert, but I can show you how I do it. I use different things to contour. At the moment I'm using the Sleek, it's called Sleek Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette. I bought this online, a little bit disappointing because even though the contouring part is really nice, it's matte, and I think one of the most important thing is if you're contouring that you use a matte color, and this is the highlighting part. The bronzer part, however, is not all that great. It's very yellow and it's very sparkly, not that great. When I look at my face, what I'd like to do is contour a shape. So basically what contouring is, it's creating shadows and highlights to create depths and to accentuate certain parts of it. I've just bought this brush as well, I have to tell you. It's called Real Techniques and it's a sculpting brush. It's quite narrow and it's on an angle so you can really get a good shape. So what I'd like to do is to create shadows and create a cheekbone area, which is quite flat on my face. So where my cheekbone should sit is around about here. So what I do is I create a very fine line where it should be. So that naturally that's where the shadow should be for a cheekbone. It comes out and goes in. So this line is sort of just to mark out where the contouring is going to be. The other contouring what I would do is on my face, basically a 3, if you can think of a 3, it's get rid of that big, oh, bit much there, I should have shaken that off, but a 3. 1, 2, 3. So on the jaw area here, it needs to create a sharper line. So that's where I put some extra contouring. Let's shake it out this time. So again, start from the top and then create a 3 and down there. Now this is very accentuated, of course, because it's not how I would walk out the door. A lot more blending needs to be done. Now I've used most of the brown from the brush. I just blend it up a little bit more. I like to keep this line to a little bit sharper than the buff line, so I tend to brush this up and brush this one down the neck. And you see how that already creates somewhat of a shape. Again on the other side too. I haven't put any extra color on, just to blend it out a little bit. And down and, no, that sounded fun. And up. So we are getting there. Then I use my highlighter. Use the same brush, just so it blends in, and apply that on the part that should be jutting out. So there. I like to apply a little bit underneath. And in the middle of the nose, and I'll go back and tell you about the nose later. So that's creating quite a nice shadow already. Now I have to work quick because the sun's going down. I have quite a broad nose, so I like to use a little bit of the darker color and a fan brush and just gently, so again this is quite accentuated. I I create a line from the bridge of the nose just on the sides, just to narrow it down a little bit. Again, this is quite accentuated. So the sun's nearly gone down. The shading's there, the contouring's there. A little bit of colour on the apples of the cheek. I'm using the beautiful NARS Dual Intensity called Frenzy. It's a beautiful tangerine and another highlighting colour which I might just use just to top it up a little bit. Let's just apply that. Use my Bedelium brush. Just very lightly. We don't want any clowns. Might actually use this Real Techniques brush, which is a little bit smaller, just to give it a little bit of more highlighting. There, maybe a little bit just under the eyebrows. God, I think we're just in time before the sun went down. A little bit of highlighting on the Cupid's bow, and we're done. I like to use for contouring. I think it's important that you use a darker color than your own skin coloring. Something that's more of a grey base than a pink base, because your natural skin tone will create grey shadow. So that's the whole idea about the contouring. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about. Fashionista in Suburbia.com is my blog. Yeah, thanks for all your support. Bye.